All right, guys, today your artwork should look like this. We're going to do those 5 little pumpkins. You should have a piece of paper with white and brown. On the bottom part, we're going to make this look a little bit more like a fence or a gate. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that Sharpie marker and we're going to draw some vertical lines. So if you come over here, we're going to draw lines that go straight up and down. It's nice if you hold while you do that. Hold the paper so it doesn't move around. Next, we're going to make it look more like a fence or a gate. We're going to put some dotted lines on the top to look like screws or nails. Next, we're going to give it a handle over here. Maybe this part can open on your gate, and maybe it swings open right here. Next, we're going to draw our 5 little pumpkins up here. Now we're going to start off with different shapes, but you just make sure that you have 5 of them. I'm going to start off with the first one. This one's going to be a pretty big one, but it's going to sit right on top of that brown piece of paper. And I'm going to come right back up here. So there's number 1. This next one I'm going to do a little bit taller and skinnier. 2. 3. I'm starting to run out of space, so I might need to do a little bit smaller now. And 4. That's 4, and then 5. Next, I'm going to give them some stems on the top. So I'm going to go up, over, and down. You can have some go in different directions, and sometimes I even go and do a little swirly line coming out for the vine. For the next part, we're going to do the background area here. We're going to do the sky area. So you could do different colors, but we're going to use these crayons. They don't have a cover on them because you can turn them on the side and make some really neat colors. So I'm going to do some blues, maybe some purples, maybe a little red in there as well. And I'm just going to turn them on their sides. And I'm going to kind of fill in those areas. I'm not going on the pumpkins. I want to stay away from it because I'm going to color those in a little bit. But I'm going to give it some color in the background. It kind of looks like a sky, and you can overlap them too. It's really neat with these colors because they're kind of lighter. And you can just kind of come in and just gently put that color in there around it to give it a sky look. For the next part, we can do some really fun things with the faces. So there's going to be these little yellow sheets that have face expressions on them, and you get to go ahead and try to draw different expressions on each one of your pumpkins. Now you can do them how you want, but it's really nice to see some faces, and you can look at this sheet to help you. So I usually start with the eyes, and maybe have different sizes of them. You could cut out a nose there, and maybe this one I use, maybe he's going to be a happy one over here. Okay. So what you're going to do is you'll fill in those 5 different faces with the different facial expressions. And then we can do, so our final part is the coloring part. Adding in, orange right on top. And what I like to do is I'll stay away from the eyes as I'm coloring this in. Some other things you could do, you could actually take some markers. You could make it look like it's windy out there. The wind's blowing in the background. You could put a moon up there. It's really up to you on what you do for the rest of your artwork there. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with today.